Well, surprise everyone, we got the official announcement of Galarian Ponyta this morning. Hey, this is GatorX, and I'm here to talk about some of the stuff and news of Galarian Ponyta. I was working crazy early this morning, but I'm here now. So this morning, what happened is we got the official trailer for Galarian Ponyta, and it's about a 30-second trailer, just the same as the Sirfetch'd trailer. And before that, like maybe about an hour or so before that, there was a little bit of a blurb discussing how Galarian Ponyta is going to be the Shield exclusive, while Sirfetch'd is the Sword exclusive. You know, something that quite a few people predicted with the Galarian Ponyta, and I suppose it makes sense. Now, I wonder though, now that we've got these two, I wonder if these will kind of be maybe some of the only Kanto Pokemon that will get Galarian forms, but we'll have to see. Anyway, as for Ponyta itself, it's a pretty neat Pokemon, and we've got some updates here on the website. So, first of all, Galarian Ponyta is the unique horn Pokemon. Unique horn. Unicorn. Funny pun. It is a psychic type, not a fairy type like so many of us were thinking, or at least predicting or discussing. And I gotta say, okay, fine, you know, could be missed opportunity here and there, but for one thing, like psychic type Pokemon, they're kind of mystical-ish. Well, okay, no, psychic is mystical, while fairy's mythical, I suppose. I don't know, a little bit of a missed opportunity. However, there is still Galarian Rapidash. So, we'll see how things pan out from there. Now, interesting thing is, I wonder how the stats are going to break down for Rapidash and Ponyta, whether it'll be a little more physical, or maybe it'll go something special instead, because, you know, being Psychic type, there's not many physical Psychic moves you can use. As for Fairy, really, there aren't a whole lot of... There's mostly Play Rough for physical moves, so... We'll have to see. It could potentially get a new exclusive move. It gets a new exclusive ability, which we'll break down in a bit. It is 2 feet 7 inches tall. That's such a small little horse, and yeah, it's actually shorter than regular Ponyta, which with the live stream, right, we were discussing how when we first got our first look at Galarian, or at least you know, in the background with Galarian Ponyta, I thought maybe it could be. Maybe it was the Galarian Ponyta Rapidash, or, you know, what I've been discussing or thinking. However, it did look a lot shorter. And that makes sense, it being a really tiny pony. It's a little pony, guys. It's a little pony. Okay. So also, it does get the abilities Runaway and Pastel Veil. Pastel Veil is a new ability. Let's go ahead and talk about that right now. So, the website says, Galarian Ponyta has the ability Pastel Veil. Galarian Ponyta's ability, Pastel Veil, is a new ability introduced in these titles. This ability prevents the Pokemon and its allies from becoming poisoned. It can even cure the poison status of its allies when this Pokemon enters the battlefield. And in the little image you can see here, you know, when it's sent out into the in a double battle, it cures its ally if its ally is poisoned. Could potentially be useful. You know, poison is a pretty good status effect, you know, with toxic spikes being a thing. Toxic spikes I don't think are a huge thing in double battles. Well, or even single battles. But in single battles, you're not going to, like, absorb it the same way you would if you send out a poison Pokemon. But I think being able to cure the ally when the ally is poisoned is pretty useful. It's unaffected by poison. However, again, you know, that's the thing, though. It being a psychic type, likely your opponent's not going to be using poison on it. You know, if it were a fairy type, that would be extremely useful. While you're still going to take super effective damage from a poison move, at least you're not going to get poisoned, and at least you're immune to toxic at that point. So, I don't know. I think it would have worked out better. This ability would have worked out better for a fairy type, but again, we'll have to wait and see for Galarian Rapidash, which, by the way, was not revealed today. We'll have to discuss that a little more at this point. So that ability is a little more of a supportive ability. So I'm wondering how the stats and the other moves are going to break down. I think, like, honestly, I think in concept, it's a great idea for a support Pokemon, right? Especially, like, you know, let's say Rapidash, right? Psychic Fairy, it's more defensive based, it has this good supportive ability, and it gets some access to some other good moves, right? There are quite a few good Psychic and Fairy moves that can be some support stuff. But again, we'll have to wait and see, because they didn't show Galarian Rapidash. Honestly, I kind of hope that maybe we don't exactly get an official reveal for Galarian Rapidash right away, or, you know, before the game comes out, because we're about a month until the game comes out, And that was some pretty good hype built up for Galarian Ponyta. We've got the trailer now and the website update on it. So, and it's kind of obvious and implied, so I don't think it needs to be in a trailer. And as far as, you know, like aside from like seeing how it looks, because, you know, we want to see how Galarian Rapidash looks, I think for the most part just waiting until the game comes out would be fine. So, let's see, it says, a change brought about by the life energy of the forests. Galarian Ponyta have been found in a certain forest in the Galar region since ancient times. It is said that they were exposed to the overflowing life energy of the forest over many generations, and this is why their appearance became unique in this region. So, pretty neat. So it completely loses a fire typing and then just becomes psychic typing. Again, you know, if it's that same mythical forest or the Glimwood Tangle, if it is Glimwood Tangle, because the website just says a forest, a certain forest. It doesn't say a descriptive one. I would assume it's Glimwood Tangle because that's what we've seen in the live stream, and we can kind of see it on the map, right? So with that forest being more with, there are fairy type Pokemon everywhere in that forest. Again, you know, I'm not gonna get on this rant of it being psychic, not fairy type or anything. I don't mind because that's actually a good new typing to add to my team. So that makes sense, because otherwise I probably would have had maybe, because Alcremie's there, Alcremie seems kind of neat. There weren't really any psychic Pokemon revealed for Sword and Shield yet, so that's a good way to round out the team. And by the way, I'm playing through Sword first, but I'm getting both Sword and Shield, and on top of that, I have friends, unlike some people, so I can easily just trade a Galarian Ponyta to myself and be able to use it. So it's easy. There's no such thing as exclusive Pokemon. But let's see. Behold! Its glistening mane. Galarian Ponyta can absorb the life energy of the surrounding atmosphere and store it in its mane. It seems that Ponyta's mane will become more colorful and even emit a sparkling glow if there's a lot of energy near around. Of course, that's more of a lore reason, again, tying into how it became that way. I think we see from the footage the mane does glow during attacks, similar to how some other Pokemon are, so that's pretty neat. Some neat little artwork, but for the most part, I suppose that's sort of it for Ponyta. Aside from that, we could just kind of talk maybe more predictions or anything, but that's basically my prediction. I think that wish list, right? Ideally, Galarian Rapidash is Psychic Fairy, and it has wings. Wings, my dude, and it becomes a big Pegasus Pokemon. That'd be really neat, or Alicorn, because it's gonna have the horn and magic and the wings. But anyway, that's you know, I realized something. Do fairy type Pokemon technically have magic abilities? Fairy move? I don't know. Giving the Psychic type to Galarian Ponyta probably works a little better for now. Psychic's a good type, honestly. It dominated back then. It's a little nerfed now, but it's time for it to rise up. But anyway, I suppose that's it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you getting Sword or Shield, and which one are you more excited for, Sirfetch'd or this Galarian Ponyta? Are you excited with the reveal, and what are your predictions for Galarian Rapidash? Leave a comment below and we'll continue the discussion down there. What's the rest of this? I always forget the rest of the spiel. Or maybe I'm just really late. But anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. You can enable notifications clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button, all that cool stuff. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out, and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.